102.1. Rickey Smiley is in the building. I got to quit saying in the building.
Legendary Madd Hatta.
One comedian got on me because I said in the building, and he was not in the building. I'm like, this is some go-to.
No, we literally in the building.
But we are in the building.
We in the building.
But it's just such a trite expression, in the building. But anyway, Rickey Smiley is here, man, and I love the glasses. Let me start there. First thing blind people like myself notice is somebody's glasses.
If you like these, I'll send you some. This is a black designer.
Oh, really?
Out of Atlanta. I can send you the information.
Really?
This dude is probably 32 years old that designed these glasses, man. It's a lot of young African Americans out here designing some good quality stuff. And
I love him.
Yeah, he hooked me up.
I love him, man.
I will
please,
make
please,
sure that we post this
please,
information. I'll send it to you.
Now, I have to ask you this. You've been doing what you've been doing for a long time. You've done stand-up, you've done radio, you've done TV, you've done movies. In all that you have done, what has been the most gratifying?
Stand-up. Man, I had now I love radio. I've gotten comfortable with radio. You know, this, like for us, we just come to work and sit down and we just instigate and navigate. Yeah. Mine is instigate. 'Cause I love to instigate, you know, in a comedic way. But ain't nothing like that stand-up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You up on stage, man, you get to put an outfit on. You know, we do radio. We put on a Nike jogging suit.
If.
Right. But you go on stage, man, you get to pull your little outfit together, you know, and I'll walk out on stage and look people in the eye, make people laugh, and have a good ass time. And you can do your comedy without having to go to commercial break.
Yeah, because you know if you don't stop for that commercial break in radio, there will be
problems. This joke is being bought to you by.
You're right. Only if that's the reason.
Right.
How many years has it been for you to be doing? Because to me, you got two careers, really, to be honest with you, Rickey. Everything that I said is like a different career. How long have you done the radio part of your career?
I think the radio started on 97.9 The Beat in Dallas. I think that was 2004. Maybe.
I thought you were doing radio before that.
But I was on you're right. I was on the Doug Banks morning show with Diddy. It was Doug, Diddy, Coco Brother, and Biz Marquis. And before that, I was on in Birmingham.
That's what I'm talking about.
On 90,
and you was doing that regularly in Birmingham.
95.7
Yeah, that's where to me, that's the start right there.
Yeah, driving 55 miles, doing it for free just for the opportunity.
Oh, I didn't know that
morning.
part, though.
Show started at 5, so that meant I had to leave Birmingham between 2:30 and 3. So I was going to bed at 6 o'clock.
What inspired you to do that? Because, see, most people don't hear those kind of stories where a sacrifice has to be made. They just see, oh, Rickey, man, he making money, blah, blah, blah. But they don't see the hustle, the grind, and the blood, sweat, and tears that it took to make the dream come true.
Yeah, man, I did that for about 4 months until the station actually moved to Birmingham, and I took it serious. And when they did pay me, they started me out at $16,000 a year. And I'm just grateful to Corey and Mickey Johnson and David DeBose, who's still in radio, still the GM at our station in Tuscaloosa on TUG, for giving me an opportunity. I had prank phone calls, and then we would do an air check after every morning show for 1 hour. And then show prep with no internet.
Woo!
Man, how do you remember what show prep was like?
It's a different time. That's a different time.
You're getting a thick stack of paper that you got to go through all of these
newspapers,
stories,
magazines,
all of that stuff.
Whatever comes on TV.
And then you come up with a little, okay, we're going to do this, and then you go in the studio and you just execute.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So that started for you in what year?
That was 95, I think that was 97.
Wow. And still to this day, the most gratifying is for you to get up on that stage.
Walking up on stage, stand up. When you got people laughing and stomping and beating the table, that's different from radio because you might be able to make them laugh in the car, but you can't see them laughing. You can suspect that they laughing. Or like if you tell a joke, we in the studio laughing together, but you don't know if they laughing in the car or not. But when you're on stage, you can literally see people laughing, cracking up, having a good time, high-fiving. You can see the people, you connect with the people. You got to walk through the crowd to get to the stage, you know, like that, the improv, you know, like all that stuff is fun, man. It's like good, like show business, like real show business.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm going to go back a little bit further now.
Yeah.
When did Rickey Smiley know that he might be funny?
High school.
Oh, so you always been funny. This is not
all them little side special ed classes.
Special ed was the giveaway.
Yeah, they had me.
When you got in that class.
Had the fundamentals of math. I couldn't do math. Now, I could tear some English up, couldn't do math. Wouldn't do my work, man, cracking jokes. But I was always.
Did somebody tell you and then you recognize it?
Or
Or did you just know you had that
sit
skill?
at our table in the lunchroom. At Alabama State, we charged people a quarter, like 50 cents, to sit at our table because that was like, it was nothing but roasting. Alabama State, like 87, 89, 90, like that's all we did at the table was like roasting. So
y'all charged them to hear y'all roasting each other.
We would charge people to come in the dorm room. And we had Wild 'N Out before Wild 'N Out. So we would charge people to get in the dorm room and we would sit on each other's bed, face each other, and just roast. And this in 87, 88, 89, 90? Yeah.
Yeah, that's pre all that. Y'all didn't even know that you were creating a show that could have been.
Yeah.
Just think if you would have thought about, this might be a good show.
Well, they thought about it because remember it was HBO Snaps.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, me, Monique, Tracy Morgan,
all about that.
Michael Blackston, Talent, Ray, yeah.
So it was done.
That was the real first Wild 'N Out. HBO Snaps.
I got to go see if I can find that on YouTube. I forgot all about
Monique
that.
blew the powder.
Yeah, okay, I remember. Okay.
All that, yeah.
Man, okay. Now, you've had so much success.
Yeah.
What's been the one thing of all this success you've had to relearn? You know, I'm fame and fortune and all that, but you know, and you go around doing so much stuff. What's the one thing that you say, let me undo this?
Not doing too much at one time and get overwhelmed, and then you end up getting frustrated at every situation by just doing too much. So now when I plan, I strategically spread everything out. I do something, then space. Then do something, then space. So you could, realize what you did, think about and take time, and then do the next thing. Like when I get off the air, like when I leave the radio station in Atlanta, I'll go sit down in the lobby for about 30 minutes and decompress. Before you go jump in traffic, because radio is chaos, right? You got all these moving parts. To go from that to jump in a car out of a parking garage into Atlanta traffic.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, but go down to the lobby.
I need to follow you on that. I'm not good with the decompress part.
And sit down, man, a little bit and just sit there and scroll on your phone for about 30 minutes just to calm down a little bit. And then go home, get on the couch, take a nap, no TV, then turn it on ESPN, watch Stephen A. and them on First Take or whatever. That's my little routine. I have to watch First Take or whatever, and then just go on about your day. But yeah, you have to create space.
That's a good idea. That's something that I have not.
Shout out to D'Amico Ryan. Y'all know he came from Alabama, right?
Put it out there.
Just want to put it out. Just want to say that.
What's going on, Coach?
Coach, I want to go to one Texas game. Roll Tide, Coach.
Any?
Never. I would love to go to see the Texans play.
So funny. I don't enjoy games I don't enjoy watching football with a whole bunch of people.
Right.
I get irritated. For real. I noticed that. I'm like, I want you to shut up. And then they don't do it. I need instant replays. So certain things you learn about yourself, like instant replay is important to me.
Absolutely.
I need to see the play again.
Absolutely.
Because when you're in the Coliseum, once it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
So I'm not good at that. I think you would probably enjoy that. I don't care if it's in a
like
suite, if you would. It's fun with the people, but
yeah. I watched the Super Bowl by myself.
Really?
I did. I didn't
Was there a reason?
I had got a new couch and I ain't want nobody. Man, I'm not lying.
You got a new couch and didn't want
I got a brand new couch, man, and I swear.
Wow.
Man, I'm so funny, man, about my stuff, man. I'm like, do I want to have a Super? No, y'all ain't finna come. You know how black, when we get older, y'all ain't finna come on. Because black people don't know how to sit down on the couch. We have to plop on the couch. Black people take a leap before they sit their ass on your couch. They sit so hard to the feathers and stuff.
Ricky, sooner or later it's going to get old, man. Go on, let them start breaking it in.
But sooner. I should have put some plastic on it, like my grandma. Like
don't do that. Don't do that, or somebody gonna come over. They're gonna talk about you. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Now, another thing on your show, I noticed, and I love this about you because you know so many people, particularly successful, famous people. Yeah. And I heard you
not
talking
as many
about
as you, but
no, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, I heard you when you was talking about Fantasia, and the show took a turn because it's almost like you took it personally. It's not the first time I heard you do that. When certain things happen, you take it personal. When some stuff went down with the brothers from, Q's, I seen you take a really hardcore stand where some of your brothers could have said, hey, man, don't pull it back a little bit.
They did it publicly. If they do it, they did.
Okay.
Because it was sent to me by Alpha. Roland Martin sent it to me. I woke up to a text message. Roland Martin said, hey, just in case you didn't know, here's what your brother's doing. And Roland Martin, one of my best friends.
Yeah, I love
And Roland Martin. I was on his podcast the other night, and we both speaking out against hazing. One insurance company is carrying the Divine Nine.
I did not know that, really.
So with all of these lawsuits going on, with all of this hazing in the different fraternities and sororities, if that insurance goes away, it's over.
Wow, I did not know.
And why the hell?
Now, I didn't hear you say that part. I must be missed that part on the show.
Yeah, I didn't say it on the show. I think I said it when I made that live.
Okay.
That day,
but not okay.
When I was responding.
Wow, I did not know that. I did not know that, Rick. I did not know that.
I've seen a whole lot of stuff, man, and members of the fraternity felt like we really appreciate you saying that because that's the way we feel also. We tired of them also.
Okay.
Yeah, so nobody, I got a call from the national president. I got a call. I talked to people, every single, even former Grand Boslius, which is former presidents of the international, of the fraternity as a whole.
Right.
Got on the phone and called me and said, we really appreciate that and we're sorry that you experienced that or whatever. And that's what it's all about. It's about brotherhood. It ain't about that. So you can know everything about the fraternity, but you don't live it. Because it's all about how you treat each other. And that's what it's all about.
But I like that about your show. You take some stuff, you up there making jokes, but some stuff you take it personal, and the show will take a very interesting turn.
Man, when have you ever seen Fantasia bother anybody?
I haven't. But I love that you took that stand because sometimes shows become sterile. And what I mean by that, you just perform. You naturally perform. But something gets under your collar, you take it personal and you talk about it personally. Right. And I think that makes to me, I think the radio audience, they embrace you more when you hear you be a human.
Yeah.
Aside from the jokes, but here you be a human being. So I just want to commend you on that. When I heard that, I'm like, damn, that's a strong thing.
Like if somebody did something to you, I would do the same thing.
I mean, but I love that, man. You do it all the time.
You're a nice person, and you have interviewed me and gave me opportunities to come on your show for over 20 years.
You've done the same for me, too. I got to say this before you finish. Because one time, I forgot what it was. There was a storm or something. We was raising some money. And you gave like 30. You gave some money.
$30?
No, 30,000. So you tried to make me say this figure, but you gave money to the cause, and I've always appreciated that. It always made me look at you as a different type of person. What are you trying to do? You need what? Okay, and I'm like, oh damn, okay, that was.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
we ain't here for no other reason but to serve. I don't care nothing about the fame and all of that stuff. That stuff ain't nothing. At the end of the day, man, you got to make sure that somebody eat. God has given you, people like yourself and me, opportunities to make sure that we take care of his people, make sure that we give them the information that they need. So, to feed people, to get people out to vote, to stand up for what's right. Dr. King has left a legacy. We have work to do. Yeah. So, man, we just have to do what's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do radio. We do morning radio. We can go to the club and party and get club gigs and do all that kind of stuff. But, man, we are about the people. That's what I know about you. Yeah. And that's why we still where we are doing what we're doing, because we're about the people doing God's work. And that's what it's all about.
You're an excellent father. You've took care of folks. Father, talk about fatherhood real quick. What's one thing that you think black men should verbalize more as it relates to being a father and fatherhood and being a man?
Well, they actually are verbalizing it because that's all you see on the internet, man. Black fathers with their beard, with their kids. Last night I was sitting up at it was 7 o'clock. It was dark, and I was at tennis, yelling out on the court, telling one of my twins, "Hey, you need to focus. Hey, you need to stop being emotional, get out of your feelings, do what you need to do."
Why is that so important to you, though?
It's really important to be out there because
did something happen in childhood, or you just?
Well, my dad
died.
My dad died when I was 6, so I didn't have a dad. I don't know what it's like or whatever to have a dad. I played little league football and baseball my whole life. I ain't never was able to look up in the stand and see my dad. My grandparents was there. God bless them. My grandparents gave me everything they had, you know what I'm saying? My mom was there, but I didn't have a dad. So sometimes you have to go through stuff so you could be the best dad that you could be because you know what it feels like not to have a dad. And to be there for my twins and I got a grandson that's hell. He runs track and he plays football, my oldest grandson. Grayson, and my youngest granddaughter is 3. She starts gymnastics probably next week. And then we in taekwondo. So we be running from taekwondo.
You busy.
To tennis. But that kind of busy right there, man, that's a whole different kind of busy.
No doubt.
Then making meals, man. We got to eat. I'm talking about they eating food last night. I'm putting on the taekwondo pants and trying to find what, because they just moved up to green belt day before yesterday. So they going white belt, yellow belt. Now we at green belt. Okay. Working on those kicks, and then we leave taekwondo going straight to tennis. They did tennis lesson in their taekwondo uniform. I took the robe off, just had on t-shirt because it was warm in Birmingham. Mm-hmm. So they had on their little taekwondo pants, but they did tennis.
How you balancing all this, man?
Man, just do it.
He said, just do it.
Yeah, because when 2 o'clock comes, you got to start thinking about dinner. You know what I'm saying? So we had chicken pot pies from scratch. Not the Stofers from scratch.
You made it?
Hell yeah!
I'm hearing that
you see my cooking video.
Yeah, I'm here. I have not watched it, but I'm hearing that you.
I was at my apartment in Atlanta, and some Kathy Hughes, our boss, was there, and she said, "Hey, she said, she said, are you in town?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." You know, we always scared. You get them text messages from Miss H every now and then. She said,
Alfred.
Yeah, or Alfred. She said, "I would love to just come and put my feet under your table." I said, "Yes, ma'am." Man, I went to Publix right quick. Man, I went to cooking. And then I'm cooking, I'm making all this food. And Miss H and 2 people that she a mentor and her assistant, they in there. Then here come Matthew Knowles walking through the door.
Oh, boy.
I'm not lying. So he come through the door. I get excited because, you know, he the brother. I'm like, Snake. He's like, "Hey, man, nobody called me that in years." So, man, you know Matthew Knowles, he the Q's.
Like, I did not know that he was a Q. I've never heard him talk about it. See,
Matthew,
he'll talk about that stuff with you because, you know, y'all got y'all insider secrets.
He throw up the hooks. He played.
Well, in our years, maybe he was too busy working that Destiny's Child Beyonce stuff. So
Matthew Knowles, he went to Fisk.
Yeah.
So he comes in the door, and then
I know he loves basketball.
Oh, definitely. Then I'm taking some macaroni and cheese out the oven, and some young dude just pulled up in the Escalade. He come in, walk in the house, and I looked around. It's Andre Dickens. Wow. It's the mayor of Atlanta in my little apartment eating some chicken and dumplings, collard greens, macaroni and cheese. I'll show you the picture. Man, it was freaking awesome, man. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting up here and I got on some Nike stuff that wasn't matching and some Nike slides and a hat to the back. You got Miss H in there, and then she trying to talk to you while you trying to cook and you trying to listen, but you don't want to burn nothing up because you don't want to get fired or be embarrassed. So yeah, I'll share that picture with you, man. But yeah, my cooking is top tier.
Well, I love everything that's happening for you. I'm so happy for you. Oh, one last question: were you the person able to put together your show? I think The Brat was such an incredible addition to the show. Yeah. I don't know whose idea it was for her. Like, I think she would be good on radio. Whoever was that person is.
You know what happened? We was at a HBCU event. Brett had just got out of jail. He said, "Hey, man, I got some new music, and you need to let me come in and co-host on the morning show sometime, filling in." She started out filling in.
I did not know that.
Then when they did research, she was super high in the research. Mm-hmm. And then, so when that opportunity came, they put her in there, man. That girl get up and come to work every morning.
It's not normal what she's doing, and that's what people don't realize. It takes a lot to get chemistry, particularly with a morning show, and most people think it's easy until they get into the room, and then most people don't have what it takes to make it happen. She mixes, y'all all mix together so well, man.
She got that auntie energy.
It doesn't happen a lot, man.
She gets silly sometimes, but she got that auntie energy. Now that
she does.
She just got a real good vibe. And the funniest person on the show is Alfreda's. Man, we was so.
Well, to me, she like y'all straight person, Alfreda. She's the straight. There has to be a straight guy with all the chaos.
That's what cracks me up.
You know what I'm saying? And that loosens you up so you can be Rickey Smiley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's well balanced. Like I said, whomever, I don't know if it was you or there was some other people in the background, but I think that was perfectly selected. A lot of times with morning shows, when the higher ups start poking around in shows, their decision making sometimes is questionable.
Yeah,
but that was one. I'm like, man,
that's that Hollywood man. Hollywood Henderson, man. He was a real good producer. Remember, we used to go to morning show boot camp.
Yeah, they don't do great stuff like that no more.
Yeah, man. Well, we having it in 2 weeks, man.
Oh, really? Okay.
Elroy and Russ.
I heard. Yeah, I heard. Elroy was. Yeah, what you got?
Russ can give a hell of a boot camp. You know, he got so much information. He our OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get excited about.
Ooh, they got to make that open for everybody. it. I would love to hear what these cats have to say, man, because you don't really get that anymore. Anyway, we're getting to radio now. Rickey Smiley is here. He's in the city. Make sure you at the show. Make sure you checking out his morning show Mondays through Fridays.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know Turkey Leg Hut is closed. But
don't come in here. Don't be
make
messy,
the turkey leg. Do y'all still have a kitchen at home that you can make me some?
You're being messy, sir. You're being messy. This is where we're gonna end the interview.
Anybody have a recipe?
We're gonna end this right here before it gets way too messy. He is the incredible Rickey Smiley. Catch his morning show weekdays right here on Magic 102.1. Jeez.
Who got the recipe?
Oh, man.
Somebody's still cooking that shit somewhere.